is just to be me, 'cause what I feel is free. And I don't always wanna watch what I'm eating, 'cause chocolate gets the best of me. And if I ride my bike, it's to get from A to B.
Hi, Macy Matarazzo from the Love Advantage and Love Vibe TV, and welcome to video 4 of the Love Repellent series. And in this series, we've been talking about how we push away love or sabotage love and don't even know it. In sharing this with you, I've been using the acronym STINKS to go through each of these different love repellents. And today we're going to talk about 2 of them. We're going to talk about the N and the K. The N stands for numbing, and the K stands for kicking yourself to the curb, because these 2 really go hand in hand in the sense that when we're numbing, we're turning to alcohol or sugar or video games or TV, whatever it is, to check out from ourselves. And kicking ourselves to the curb is just that. It's really abandoning ourselves and not valuing ourselves in ways that we're taking care of our own needs. And this is really important because in order to create love attraction, we have to be able to be that kind of person to ourselves that we want as a partner. So when we are demonstrating to ourselves in ways that we're taking care of ourselves and listening to ourselves and honoring our needs, then we are tending to ourselves like we would hope that our sweetie pie would want to attend to us. But when we're not doing that, and we're abandoning ourselves and rejecting our own messages and ignoring our needs, denying ourselves self-care, avoiding important things in our lives that we need to address to feel comfortable and safe and secure in our life, then we're putting ourselves in positions that make us not even really want to be with ourselves. It's no surprise that then we attract people who then abandon us. We attract people who reject us in ways, and we have those relationships that keep showing up that can't fully support us. And that at some level is really the lack of commitment to ourselves too. So how do we work with it? I mean, there are 2 tips I'd like to share around this. And the first one is really having an awareness that it's going on. I mean, just even discovering, wow, that's a love repellent can wake us up to recognize, I do that, or I do this. I abandon myself. I do numb to avoid stuff. And then we can actually make different choices. So if you know that that's something that you do, then this is an opportunity to then make a different choice, make those choices that help us to turn inward and listen to ourselves and pay attention to what it is we really need, pay attention to what it is we really want to do. Are we saying yes when we really mean no? So really listening to what it is that we want in life and act out of self-love for ourselves. The second piece is really just choosing to value ourselves. When we value ourselves, the world values us. One quote that I really love from Oprah is that she says, "We don't attract what we want, we attract who we are being." We've got to be aware of how we are valuing ourselves and being in the world, because that's exactly what we can attract in our life. So just even setting the intention that your actions towards yourself are going to model what it is you ultimately want to feel from your special person is a great way to start.
My face has been feeling really good.
My skin feels so soft.
That was really fun out in the sun. It just started crackling and just getting really tight.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's really soft. I would say it's as soft as a baby's bottom, but I don't actually know what that feels like. So we wanted to share with you one of the biggest kind of alarms that you are kicking yourself to the curb. Yeah, and it's the phrase, "I am going to put my love life on hold." I mean, do you get why that is so unhelpful?
Yeah, I mean, the word, you have to think about your words. And what you say and what you think ends up being what you get.
Yeah. And what's interesting about that, when you say you're putting your love life on hold, the phrase that's in that is life on hold. Do we really want to put our life on hold? Do we really want to say that?
I don't want to say that.
No. So, and the other thing is, when you say love life on hold, within that statement is your love life. And by stating that, there was some point of time when you actually had the goal of having a love life.
Right. It implies that it's important to you.
Right.
I know people are busy. They've got school and work and kids and parents, and they've got this whole busy thing going on, but this desire for love, it's not mutually exclusive.
Right.
It's not like you have to choose one or the other. You can have both.
It's not linear, so
Right.
it's not like you have to say, okay, I'm going to wait for this promotion and then I can date, or I
Right.
can wait for this or wait for that. And really, it's just the energy of it, because dating does take, some action. It does take some attention and focus, but it's the energy of staying open in your love
Right.
life.
I think for people that have had some difficult experiences or rejections, things like that, as a coach, I think what you're doing is you're actually showing people that it doesn't really need to take as much effort as they think.
Well, when you have support, it's not going to, because you get some steps, you have someone who can see where you're blocked. I mean, that is the power of coaching, is that you have that opportunity to accelerate the process and get the perfect kind of support to help you create that kind of relationship. So it does take a lot of weight off your shoulders. I feel like our love life is our life. I mean, it's everything. Like, it is the foundation of all of our things: money, health, wealth, happiness.
Yeah, I would never say, oh, I don't have time for this part of my life right now, because it's all kind of woven together. And whether you have love or whether you are seeking it or desiring it, it's the same thing. It's the same, that same headspace, you know?
Yeah.
I just thought about it, but saying I need to put my love life on hold, it's like saying I need to put my self-love on hold too, right? Because it's all kind of wrapped up in it.
Oh, putting your self-love on hold. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a major depriving statement,
Right.
because you're saying that that's what you want, and our love life and love and joy and blissful relationships are like really like what bring us pleasure. And we wouldn't say you can't have pleasure. We wouldn't say I'm going to put pleasure on hold. We would never say that. And I think that's what you're saying.
I think so.
So we're just inviting you to be really conscious about this and be really honest with yourself. If you're feeling like, okay, that's true for me, that I am saying I'm going to put my love life on hold, what is it that's really keeping you from that? Is it your fear? Is it that you really don't think that it's possible for you to meet someone? Or is it that you just don't know what to do? And then that is an opportunity to reach out and get support.
Yeah, I think you'll find that that you can have it all.
I believe you can. I believe you can. And the reverse of that is just thinking about how much easier life is when you have support. So if you're thinking, okay, I have to finish my PhD and then I'll date, but like, what would it be like to have someone who was cheering you on, or bringing you takeout, or hearing your woes and your ideas as you're doing it? That's even better.
I think a lot of people just don't think it's possible, and so they just discount it right off the bat. Too much work, too much time. Can't do that right now, but it can all be woven together. It can all be one awesome package.
So if this is you, I'm urging you to take it seriously, because when I hear putting your love life on hold, it makes me so sad. Don't deny yourself this human need. This is what we're here for, is to connect and to experience more intimate love with each other.
Love is all there is.
Yeah, so reach out to me if you're interested in getting that private coaching, which gives you the exact steps and tools and proven practices that will get you there, so that you don't have to try to continuously figure it out. You really deserve it. So we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
This love repellent is the one that's addressing how we numb, how we kick ourselves to the curb. And the ways to handle that are just bringing awareness, making new choices, and choosing to value yourself. Thanks for joining us today. This is Macy Matarazzo, and I'm really looking forward to sharing with you our next love repellent on the next video. See you soon.
All I want is just to be me, 'cause what I